This video will be talking about actually doing the prospecting, your opening lines, your elevator speech, your what do you say. Now you've got your hundreds list done, now what? So this is probably the most uncomfortable thing for a new person because they don't know what to say and they don't want to offend anyone. And when people first start out, they think, Kim, what do I say to someone? How do I talk to them without them thinking that I think they need to lose weight? So let me give you some ideas, and I'm sorry, but my notes are down here. I could hold them up, I guess, a little bit. But when you've got your top 20, okay, those are the ones that you can basically, the most important thing that you have to remember, no matter who you're talking to, is the new person really wants to feel your excitement. If you say the wrong thing, if you don't say it exactly right, if you're excited, that's what they want to know. They don't care. You remember this, and I'll say this a few times throughout the training. You cannot say the wrong thing to the right person, and you cannot say the right thing to the wrong person. So just let that sink in, because that one makes a huge difference during prospecting. It is totally numbers, because there's a percentage of people right now that you know, and that you know well, that given the right information from you, like what your experience has been with the program, with your excitement about it, with just by way of telling them, they're going to actually hand you their credit card, or they're going to say, I'm ready to go right now, how do I do this? I can guarantee you that a percentage of people you know are in that category. So when you look at your top 20 and your hundreds list, you need to think, a percentage of these will actually become clients. And it doesn't matter to me who does and who doesn't. It's like the waitress when she comes up to say, coffee, coffee. It's the people that say, no thank you, she doesn't go back and cry in the kitchen. It's not a big deal. Some will and some won't, okay? So I'm just laying some groundwork to get you ready mentally to start talking to your friends and family. So one of the things, and I'm just going to tell you some of the things I did. First, you got to tell your story. Your story is your magic. That's what works magic in people, is your story, because that's what you have conviction about. So when you're talking to people, you just tell them your story. Hey, my friend talked to me. She said that she had lost 20 pounds and that it was a great program she was on. Whatever your story is. I tell my Leo and Becky Thatcher story, that Leo had lost 110 pounds in 7 months, and at that point for me, I didn't think anything would work because I'd never lost weight in my life. I was gaining and gaining and gaining, and I'd tried all these other things. Nothing worked. I was a foodaholic, and I say this to them. And quickly, you know, you're not standing there or on the phone talking an hour, but you're just telling them briefly your story. And whichever part of it they relate to, fine. And then I say, then I tell them what happened. For me, I gave this program a week. That's all I thought it would work. I mean, I didn't think it'd work in a week. I thought in a week I'm going to know and I'll send all my food back because it's not going to have worked. And so I tell that to them during part of my, not right off the bat, but during part of the time I talk. I tell them my story. So an opening line that I used a lot with the people that I saw or that I called, or if I ran into them, I would say, do you want to know about something exciting I'm doing? And you know, when you just say, or do you want to hear something exciting? Whatever, bring in something exciting and ask them if they want to hear about it. However you say it, it doesn't matter. And they aren't going to say, no, I don't want to hear about anything exciting. They're going to say, yeah, what are you doing? And then I say, you know what, I've lost 20 pounds in 3 weeks and I cannot believe how great I feel. I found this great health program that is actually working for me, and actually many other people are seeing the same results. So I'm just out telling everybody I know because I know how important it's been for me. So if you know of anyone that might be interested in maybe losing some weight, or actually, you know, it's great for people with any kind of health problems that are related to weight, send them my way. So therefore, I am not saying, hi Sally, you're fat. Are you interested in hearing about this? Because I'm not, and I say this to people that don't, remember I said, don't prejudge. I'll say that to someone who I don't perceive has a weight problem. I will say, hey, do you want to hear about something exciting I'm doing? And I tell them, and I say, let me know if you know of anyone. And those are the people that will come back and say, well, I'm interested. So, but all of the people that you think don't have a weight problem have friends and family that they will actually tell and talk about to you. So all you're doing is getting the invitation out there. That's one approach. If you're calling someone on the phone, you can actually say that too. Do you want to hear about something exciting I'm doing, or what I'm, you know, what's happened to me, something like that. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Another thing that I did, which was part of training I received in another company, which is very fun, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, so you just kind of have to use your best judgment. But I was under such goals that I set for myself with how many new people I'm going to talk to a day. I would actually, not everyone has to do this, but I would actually go to someone or call someone and say, I have challenged myself and set a goal to talk to 3 people today about this this thing that I'm involved with, and it is so fun. Would you help me out and just be one of my 3? And they're going to go, first of all, they want to help you out. Second of all, they want to know now what you're talking about. So they'll say, yeah, I'll help you out. Okay, great. And you know, I just need to fulfill my goal for 3 today, and if you could be one of them, that'd be great. And then I just proceed to tell them my story. Okay, so it's really easy to just start conversations when you're in the grocery store or when you're at a restaurant, and you can say, when you're ordering your lean and green, tell the waitress, you know what, I love this program I'm on because I can eat out and I've lost 15 pounds in the last month, and whatever your story is, but just bring it up. And people are not offended at all. They are absolutely excited.